This is what's expected out of the cheering section from the Blue Crew, but sometimes this is the reality.
So basically what the Blue Crew is the student organization for the athletic department. So what we do is encourage students to come out to the games, whether it may be with like a game day t-shirt like this, or have promo tables within the student center, and we basically just work towards getting students at the games no matter what the situation is.
The student section is inconsistent. Some Saturday games, like the recent one against Marquette, have a packed arena, but weekday games usually draw a much smaller crowd. And occasionally, the visiting teams have more fans than DePaul. The Blue Crew, DePaul's often raucous cheering section, gives away t-shirts and prizes to try and get more students to the games. And one of their favorite tricks is Demon Dirt.
Basically what you do is you creep on their Twitter accounts, their Facebook, their athletic website, and get any information you can possible. It is kind of fun, just because you kind of get to learn like the inside of the team outside of like, oh hey, you're number 5 and you play for Marquette or you play for Creighton. You know, you're like, oh, so I see on Twitter you talk about like the cha-cha slide and that's your guilty pleasure. So it's kind of fun.
And the Blue Crew comes with some perks. Students get great seats at the games right behind the basket. But some students, like senior Luke Rawling, feel Blue Crew isn't doing enough.
The one thing I do like about the cheering section is that everyone can hear what I have to say. But really, though, I think people need to demand more out of the administration, out of the basketball team. Because until people start demanding more out of their program, you're going to keep seeing crowds this size. And until that happens, you're just never going to see it.
Rawling also is frustrated with the fans who do come.
People that show up don't cheer, they don't stand up.
Rawling has some ideas for improving the cheering section.
Number one, I think it's ridiculous that the cheerleaders stand on the opposite side of the student section. I can't hear them. I don't think anyone can hear them. Number two, I think I have an idea for an all-freshman student spirit group, which would get freshmen more involved. They're the only people on campus. They have the most access to games.
Junior Mitch Hurst is also disappointed with the cheering section.
I mean, it's a little underwhelming. I mean, it kind of speaks for itself. The people that are here, I mean, props to them. They're really into it most of the time. Occasionally you get somebody napping.
But he feels there's one key to improvement.
Communication. Obviously it's hard to kind of get people to come to anything at DePaul since it's such a commuter school. People don't know when games are. People don't know when really anything is.
Despite these problems, the Blue Crew keeps trying to make noise and energize the crowd.
My thing as director has kind of been doing whatever I can to get people involved. My grandpa told me a long time ago, if you've told one person, you've told 11 people. So I feel like if I tell one person, they're going to tell a bunch of people.
It may be that big and louder crowds will only come when the DePaul men start winning more games. But until then, the Blue Crew will hold more events at the school and keep giving away prizes so more students can show off their demon pride. For Good Day DePaul, I'm Danielle Belowski.